2, 1.
In these changing times, artists and performers across Central Florida are creating very new ways to connect with the world. They're sharing their gifts and inspiring others through social media right from their living rooms. It's all starting in 3, 2, 1. I'm Renata Sago, your host. You know something? Hosting is an art. I mean, just think about it. All of the great announcers and hosts that have ever lived started out with a gift that they nurtured and refined over time. Hosting takes passion and it takes practice. Wait, did that sound okay to you? Let me try that again. Take 2. Hosting takes passion and it takes practice. Okay, I like that one. Joining us today is a young man who's been hosting since he was 7 years old. His name is Tiberius Boy. He's now 9 years old, and he hosts his own production called The Tiberius Show. Here he is with his father, Joe Boy. Tiberius, hey. Hi, Joe Boy. Joe Boy, hey.
Hello.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm so great. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Wonderful. So Tiberius, at 9 years old, you've interviewed a lot of people, from a music producer to an anesthesiologist to a wrestler. You like talking to people about cool jobs. What's one of the coolest jobs you've learned about on your show?
One of the coolest jobs that I have ever seen on the show is most likely being an author. Because more people are being authors on the show. It's really cool to see how many authors and what kind of books they write, and there's a lot of cool stuff about it.
Oh, this is amazing. So Tiberius, authors, I know that you have a segment, you read books. Now, for you in particular, you've been in the hosting game for some time, going on 2 years now, and you've got a very unique technique. You're straightforward, you know, you're passionate. Can you give us a taste of your interviewing skills with me as your guest?
Yes.
It's now time.
And now it's time for an interview of an interesting person. Today's guest is going to be so much fun. Today we have the one, the only, the amazing Renata Sago.
That is so awesome. I love how you do the announcing. So in terms of questions, what's your process? I know that you put a lot of time into prepping.
So to jump right in, I see you host your own TV show. Do you have to write your own scripts?
Oh, yes, I do. I'm sorry. I had switched into interviewing you. I'm so sorry. That's actually a part of the script that I wrote. Asking you a question. But yes, I do, right? It involves researching. I see someone, I say, wow, they're so interesting. What can I learn about them? And I start to shape my questions based on them. Is that your process, Tiberius?
Yes, it's kind of like the same thing for me. Like for the video game of the week, I have to go on Roblox or Epic, and I have to find all these other games, and that I have to review a game every single week. Like, I've been getting a lot of reviews. It's pretty fun. Same for the book of the week. You have to go to the library or order some stuff on Amazon. We've been doing a lot of Toronto Stoughton books lately. So, yeah.
That's so awesome. So I'm so excited to check out some of your videos, Tiberius. I know you guys record while you're doing the show, which is a radio program. Joe Boy, you are pretty much the force behind this program. You saw Tiberius's gift. You have supported him. You built out this studio. Tell us a bit about the moment you saw, man, my son, he has a gift.
Well, I run a local computer company here in Central Florida, and I was building a computer for someone else's studio. And Tiberius kept messing with their mics. I'm like, don't break the mics. Don't touch them. They're thousands of dollars. You don't know what they're worth. Just don't mess with them. And the owner says, you can play with them. And I'm like, no, he can't. Because Tiberius, what would you do if you had your own show? And he hasn't stopped talking since.
We actually have a couple of interview subjects and comments. Comment Tiberius. One of them is Marquise McKenzie. He is with the Florida Rights Restoration Coalition. I know that you read a book with him, and we'll be seeing some of that soon. Joe Boy, you know, part of this is about bringing the community together, but there are so many ways in which this program, I know you were telling me, is a way for Tiberius to canalize all of the creative energy that he has.
Yes, Tiberius does have ADD, and in school they require him to read 20 minutes a day, and he just doesn't like writing, and he really doesn't like reading a lot. So this helps him. He doesn't like writing scripts, so he was very interested to hear that you actually have to write your own scripts.
Yes.
Because he was thinking maybe if he was just a TV person, he wouldn't have to write scripts. And I try to explain this is part of the process to be a good reporter, is to write your script. So he has to write them. He has to gather his thoughts, and then he gets to type them on a screen, and so that he gets to work on his typing skills. So all these different elements teach him how to build out normal basic skills for school. He also gets to go to meetings and talk to potential sponsors and learn how to negotiate and ask someone to help.
Tiberius, you're so funny. You're yawning. You're like, oh, I'm a pro at this. Just go on, Dad. Go on, Dad. So tell me, I know that quarantine changed a bit of your process for doing the show. Yes. How does your show look moving forward now that the community is in a different kind of place?
So I know that this is a little bit bad. I lost a segment, which is the bowling score report. And I hope that we can get it back. I've been bowling a little now because they're opening the lanes back up. So hope we can get it back.
Yeah,
he misses his bowling, yes. And the bowling score report, he reported every week what his bowling scores was, and he can't do that if he can't go bowling.
I hope
now, he's also had to do a couple guests that had to come in through Zoom.
Yes, and sometimes people had to come in, and we're getting less people now because people don't want to get infected. They don't want to come here because of the coronavirus. So yeah, it's been hard.
Yeah. Well, I sincerely hope that you can get that segment back. And you're such a creative young man. I'm sure that even if it turns into something else, you'll be able to do something very exciting and intriguing with it. So we're about to see a few of your videos. And one of them, you are reading a book with Marquise McKenzie. And another, I noticed you're dancing with a realtor. And in another one, you're sitting with a guitarist. So let's show some love for Tiberius and check out his videos now.
Now it's time for the book of the week. We'll Bite Your Tail, Geronimo. This book is written by Scholastic. I'll read to the back of the book. In fact, Marquise, would you like to do the honors?
Sure, let's go at it. Here's a space mouse, Geronimo Stallion of Parallel Universe. He is the captain of spaceship Mouse Star 1. While flying through the cosmos, he visits distant planets and meets crazy aliens. His adventures are out of this world. Wow.
And now it's time for our interview of an interesting person. Today's guest is going to be so much fun. Today we have the one, the only, the amazing Danny Wilkerson.
That's how you do it. High five me. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Right there. That was worth the drive. Just that alone.
Hi, I'm Tiberius from the Tiberius Show, and I am here at Youth Empowerment Project, Inc. So what is your name?
My name is Nathan Shaw. I'm the executive director here at Youth Empowerment Project. For short, we just say YEP.
Hi, I'm Tiberius from the Tiberius Show, and I am here at Boardwalk Bowling. And also here for the Strike Prevents event, sponsored by the Student Veteran Foundation. So what's your name?
Hi, I'm Jenna Williams.
So first off, how are you enjoying being on the show?
I think it's awesome. I'm glad you invited me on.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I have to ask, how long have you been a rock star?
Well, I've been a rock star since I was born, but I've been playing bass probably since I was about 13.
What do you guys do?
We have a couple of different things that we do to impact students. We have an after-school program that happens every day, Monday through Friday. We have an in-school program at a local charter school, and we're actually in the middle right now of a summer camp that was for 8 weeks. So we focus on empowering young people by showing them different type of careers they can do, different projects they can work on. We go on field trips. We have good food. And we make things like T-shirts and hats and videos and music and all those type of things.
Thanks for being on the Tiberius Show.
Of course, thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
And thanks for having me on, by the way. High five it. Are we going to do a double high five?
Wait.
To the side, down low.
And how do you help the kids?
Well, we help the kids because, of course, school is important. It's really, really important. But sometimes school can be a little bit boring. And so we try to make it fun. We want them to learn about different activities they can do, but in a really fun way. So we do like comedy skits. We had investigation trailers. We did a horror film. We've done, field trips to Universal, Disney. We've gone to FIA, which is a really great place, a video game school. So we try to make things really, really fun, but also have the kids learn as well. Plus, we help them with their, family issues that they may have, connecting to different resources, and really just help the community.
Thank you for being on the Tiberius Show.
Thank you for having me. I'm so thankful to be on the Tiberius Show. I love what you're doing. You're an amazing, amazing young man.
So, I give What But You Told You on about 10 out of 10 stars because I really liked how they made peace at the end of the book.
Wow. Sound like a very interesting book.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my goodness, that was so cool to watch you in action, Tiberius. Well, tell us a bit about where we could find your show, how we could keep listening.
So you can find my show on 8 different stations. I hope my dad can tell you because I don't remember them all. So you can also find every single episode on www.all lowercase, all one word, The Tiberius Show. And it is spelled THETiberiusshow.com.
Wonderful. Tiberius and Joe Boy, Tiberius's father, thank you so much for joining us. That's all for now. Thank you for being here on Live from Home. Until next time. And hey, we're looking for more talent. I know it's out there. All you have to do is submit your video to live@orangetvfl.net through Dropbox or WeTransfer, and we might use it on a future episode of Live from Home. Until next time, stay well.